Gleason. I have the great privilege of serving as chairman of the Republican Party of Pennsylvania, and I'm a lifelong resident of Johnstown, Pennsylvania. I've been involved with Republican politics for many years, and without a doubt, I've never seen the energy and the interest in Donald Trump as we have this year, right? Just take a look at the Democrats. They're sending anyone and everyone to Pennsylvania because they know they're going to lose Pennsylvania. They can see that Hillary Clinton's same tired liberal agenda and same tired DC rhetoric just isn't working on Americans anymore, and now they're beginning to panic. We're not going to ignore Hillary Clinton's extremely careless use of private email server that put our country at risk, will we? We're not going to sit by while Hillary Clinton tries to explain away the terrible decisions she made that cost American lives in Benghazi. And we are not going to hand over the presidency of the United States of America to Hillary Clinton just because she thinks it's owed to her. Well, Hillary Clinton wants you to be with her. Donald Trump is fighting for you. Donald Trump is a successful Trump. Donald Trump is a successful businessman who isn't afraid to make the tough choices, as you know. In this election, remember, Donald Trump is the only candidate for change. He will put our country on the right track, but he's going to need our help. In the days ahead, I'm asking you to talk to your friends and family and explain why Donald Trump is the leader that we need. I need your help. So knock on doors, make phone calls, even post your support of Donald Trump on social media, and I know you all have done that already. But most importantly, I need each one of you to get out and vote November 8th. If we work together, ladies and gentlemen, we can make America great again.
Answer to us, the taxpayers who fund the government. I could not share his views more. I'll go to Harrisburg to change how our state government operates by cutting wasteful spending, refusing the costly pension, per diems, and other perks the politicians take for themselves, and by standing up to Governor Wolf and his billions in tax increases. Afford any more of their liberal politics. As a small businesswoman and trusted local elected official who has never raised taxes, I enthusiastically endorse Donald Trump and Mike Pence and humbly ask for your vote so we can all work together to make America and Pennsylvania great again. Thank you.
He's a terrific person. We need to send him back to Washington. A big welcome for Congressman Bill Schuster.
Hello, Johnstown, Pennsylvania. But I know there's more than just people from Johnstown. We got people from all over Cambria County, right? We got some people from Bedford County here. Blair County, Somerset County. I knew that you were all here. Hey, look, you know, folks, we know this has been a hard-hitting campaign, but we're used to hard-hitting campaigns and hard-hitting sports teams. Isn't this where they filmed Slapshot? Ladies and gentlemen, as the last couple of speakers have said, Pennsylvania is absolutely key, the keystone state to Donald Trump getting into the White House. And we have to deliver on Election Day. Now, my counterpart who helps represent this part of Pennsylvania with me, Keith Rothfuss, couldn't be here. But Keith and I are working hard every single day for Donald Trump because we want somebody in Washington, an ally in the White House, we can pass these reforms needed, reducing taxes, making sure we're taking back America, and Keith and I need Donald Trump in the White House to work with. Keith's gone around making speeches and he said something that I believe is absolutely true, and I think we can look at it and say it is true. This is the first time in my lifetime, 55 years, that all three branches of the federal government are up for election: the Congress, the presidency, and the Supreme Court. And we've got to make sure that Donald Trump's in the White House to get the Supreme Court that we need. Donald Trump has proven to me twice how presidential he is. First, he picked Mike Pence as a running mate. Mike Pence is a Christian, he's a conservative, he's a Republican in that order. He's worked in Congress, he's been a governor of state, he's got great experience, he brings great experience to the team for Donald Trump. So number one, he picked Mike Pence as a running mate. Second, he's put out 20 names for judges he would appoint to the Supreme Court, all fantastic judges. We've got to make sure that we get the Trump-Pence ticket elected. Because when we talk about the issues, whether it's national security, border security, the economy, we're lowering taxes, bringing back our manufacturing jobs, Donald Trump is right on all the issues. But the issue he's most right on, the number one issue, and you have any Republicans that are in doubt or on the fence, there's two words you have to say to them: Supreme Court. Because that's the number one issue. If we let Hillary Clinton nominate the next three justices, it's going to change this country for 2 generations. So ladies and gentlemen, we've got to get out there and we have to work hard to make sure that Donald Trump is in the White House and he's nominating the right kind of judges for the Supreme Court. And that's why we also need to make sure that Pat Toomey gets back into the Senate so that Pat can help Donald nominate and get on the Supreme Court those justices we need. But it takes all of us getting out there and voting. Nobody can sit at home. Don't believe the polls. The only poll that counts is on November the 8th. And we got to make sure we deliver Pennsylvania for Donald Trump. Thank you all very much. God bless.
At this podium, I'm running because it's time to take back our communities and attack the poison of the opioid epidemic that is ruining our children's, grandchildren's lives. I've been there every day as a district attorney. I see the fight that goes on. We need to take this fight to the next level. We need to lock away those people that are bringing this poison in from out of state. We need to provide treatment for those that are addicted by this, and we need education. I'm running because we need accountability back. And it starts from the very top. We need to tell a neighbor, tell a friend, get out, spread the word. Because guess what, folks? I don't believe the polls. You can't tell me, as I drive this district and I see Trump sign after Trump sign, I don't see Hillary signs. We're going to elect Donald Trump and Mike Pence to the White House because we're going to put leaders back in.
David Miller. I'm a senior advisor to Donald Trump. And I wanted to come out here and speak today because of how much Johnstown means to me and my family. 4 generations of my family has lived in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. My mother was born and raised in Johnstown. My grandfather was born and raised in Johnstown. My great-grandfather was born and raised in Johnstown. And my great-great-grandfather came here from overseas to start his American dream in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. And every summer growing up, I would come out to Johnstown, visit my grandparents, ride the Johnstown Incline, and it represented for me the fondest memories of my entire life. Now, Johnstown to me represents, if you look at the history of this amazing place, what is possible for America when our government, as it once did, puts the American people first. If you look at the history of Johnstown, the lifeblood of this nation once ran through this city. And those of you who know the history of this town know how true that is. How many of you remember Bethlehem Steel? Now, my family's history is so closely intertwined with Johnstown. My immigrant ancestors, when they came here, they started a tailoring shop, and the name of that tailoring shop was Gloucester Brothers. And it soon became Gloucester Brothers Department Store right there on Central Park. And it broke my heart to see what happened to Johnstown when the steel mill shut down and the jobs left and the industry died and they went to foreign countries. How many of you here know somebody, or may be somebody, whose own personal dreams were shattered because our politicians let Johnstown down? Now, somewhere out in some other country, there's somebody else who got that factory, or got that job, or got that order, because Johnstown didn't get it. The world still needs steel, but that steel is being produced somewhere else, because some politician in Washington, D.C. got a little bit of graft and decided to look the other way when they started dumping the products into your community. And it breaks my heart when I think about all the children who've grown up here who should have been able to live out their American dreams right here in Johnstown and never got the chance. And if you keep voting and you keep investing in the same politicians in D.C., then nothing is ever, ever going to change. You know it and I know it. We can keep voting for the same people over and over and over again until the day we die, and nothing, I repeat, nothing will ever change.
In the rain, I'm soaking wet. How does my hair look? Is it okay? They said, we'll get you a hairdryer, Mr. Trump. I said, no thanks. Let's just go see our friend. And that's it. Hey, speaking of friends, we have a great guy. Somebody who's represented you for a long time. He's done a great job. Congressman Bill Schuster. Where's Bill? A thing called a debate, so I hope he does as well as I did. Good luck, Bill. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. What a crowd. This is someplace. And I hate to tell you, but I especially love the pink signs. I like the pink signs. In 18 days, we are going to win the state of Pennsylvania. I just left North Carolina. You had to see the crowds.